What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. Last time, we made it out of Johanna Hall and had to face off against Generals Calais and Volter. Thankfully, Ephraim came in the nick of time, and together with his help, Erica was able to defeat the two generals. And the twins are reunited once again. In this episode, armed with the determination to go after the Darkstone that Leon has, the twins, alongside Inez and La Rochelle, decide that the only course of action they have left is to trust in the power of the Sacred Stones to defeat the Darkstone. But only 2 Sacred Stones remain. Thankfully, though, the one at Castle Renee is still intact, protected by the barrier that can only be dispelled by the twins' bracelets. In this episode, we go to retake Castle Renee. But before we do that, we have quite a bit of rearranging that we need to do. Plus, we got quite a few interesting items. We got the Metis Tome, we got the Body Ring, and we had the Swift Soul. So very unique consumable items. I will actually go ahead and use the consumable items because I was looking to see who I would be using those with off-screen, and then I can go and rearrange my inventory. So first things first, I want to give the Body Ring to La Rochelle. What's kind of interesting with these items is that they're kind of odd simply because you get them really late in the game. But I think the Body Ring would work for La Rochelle simply because her constitution isn't that fantastic, and she'd be able to wield a Shine Tome without incurring any penalties. Plus, then I can give her some other light tomes, and she should have them pretty well. That, coupled with her pretty good speed, should ensure that she can still double pretty much any enemy. So we'll give the Body Ring to La Rochelle. Next up, I want to give Tana the Swift Soul. This one's kind of an interesting item, since the Swift Soul increases movement by 2. I was debating whether or not to give this to Tana or Amelia. Amelia for practicality's sake, because she can't really move all that much, but I was definitely toying with the idea of Tana having stupidly high movement, pretty much allowing her to go most anywhere on the map. And ultimately, I decided to do that. So, pretty much, Tana can go very much wherever she wants. So we'll give the Swift Soul to Tana. And speaking of Amelia, I am going to give the Metis Tome to her. The Metis Tome is kind of odd, simply because you get it so late into the game, and because it influences growth rates, it is best used on a character who still has a lot of level ups that they can get. Ideally, the best person in this army to give that to would be Ewan, since he is a level 1 trainee unit. So he would absolutely get the most benefit from this. Conversely, though, if you're gonna give it to a unit like this, you do need to go and do some training in the Tower of Volney. And I kind of don't want to send units into the Tower of Volney except for the sake of support points. If I'm using them in my main army, I'm not going to do any sort of training. Amelia is a bit under-leveled, but she still has the potential to be a good part of this army. So, realistically speaking, she's kind of the best person to use for this. Erica's pretty high level, she's almost capped, and Ephraim is also pretty close to capping as well. Plus, both of them have some pretty good growth rates, especially Ephraim, so they really don't need any sort of boost. So we're going to give the Metis Tome to Amelia. Maturity increased. Alright. We're still not done yet, though. I have a lot of inventory management to do, and that involves a little bit of shopping. So I'm going to go rearrange my crap, and we'll go from there. Alright, well, I've definitely done quite a bit of rearranging. I went ahead and gave Erica the Silver Sword. I didn't give the Hop-On Guard to anyone, simply because most enemies can't really crit anyway, so that's more of a situational kind of thing. I gave Franz an Iron Blade, just so that way he had something other than 2 iron swords. Garrick, I went and bought him a Steel Axe and traded out his Hand Axe for something that at least had some more uses. Tana, I went and got her an Elixir, since she has a crap ton of HP, and the Feely Shield, since she's my primary flyer. I also went and got her a new Javelin as well. I have a few spare Javelins, and I have a spare Lightning Tome as well. And as I didn't do anything with La Rochelle, I primarily focused her on doing light magic. She has a Men's Staff in case she needs the heal, but I bought a Divine Tome simply so that way she can just deal a ton of damage, assuming I can actually get to the damn thing. So yeah, so La Rochelle is my primary light magic user. Natasha is my primary staff user. Oh, I need to... I didn't realize just how low on lightning uses I had. It's a good thing I bought that spare. So Natasha is my primary staff user. I have other staffs that I can give her. She can use Physics Staff, she can use Warp Staff, she has an Esric in Staff, so she can use pretty much anything. But this is just kind of a primary loadout, and if I need to change things, I will. Ross, I went and gave him Garm, since he has an S rank in Axes. So he's going to be the one to utilize this legendary weapon. Joshua I didn't do anything with. Soleil, I substituted his Thunder Tome for Lightning. Rennick, I gave him the Worm Slayer in case he comes across more Wyverns. Seth, I gave him a Javelin. Amelia, I gave her a Horse Slayer. And I gave Dwussel a Javelin, and Ephraim a Javelin, and a Killer Lance. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I had to rearrange. And I might need to do something with Erica as well, considering her Lance Reaver's about to break. Well, I'll go ahead and just have her Rapier be out in front. She has a spare Rapier, but I don't have a spare Lance Reaver, and I can't exactly buy those as well. What's also kind of interesting is the fact that so many paths just lead up to Castle Frelia that even with these enemy units, there's still paths. And also, Ephraim's path is now completely opened up to us. And in Ephraim's path as well, if you decide to do that at the initial path slit, all of these routes that Erica went on are also open to you. So anything that was open to the other character, you now have access to both, if that made any sense whatsoever. But I think we're good to go. So let's storm the castle. Let's storm home. The capital of Renee. After the twins' absence, seeing their home ruined by war brings them terrible grief. Orson, a former knight of Renee, had been assigned to guard Castle Renee. However, he switched allegiances betraying his oaths of loyalty to his homeland. Erica marks her homecoming by vowing to see Renee healed. Chapter 16, Ruled by Madness. Brother, what has happened to our home? What has happened to Castle Renee? How did it come to be so ruined, so desolate? Spies report that the castle is being held by the traitor Orson. Orson. In retrospect, I realize he's been acting odd for a while now. He seemed so dispirited. His wife passed away some 6 months back. The loss may have been too much for his mind to bear. His love and devotion for his wife were well known among the knights. Now he sits alone in the king's former bedchambers. He makes no effort to govern. No one is allowed to enter the chambers, and he takes no meals. What could he possibly be doing? I do not know. The spies had no insight into his behavior. He does nothing to deal with the dark creatures and bandits roaming the land. Reports say all of Renee is engulfed in chaos. Region after region is revolting, and Orson's reign is already crumbling. Left alone, it may very well collapse under the weight of its own neglect. We cannot allow the situation to reach that point. We're going home, Erica. We're going to the castle. I hear you, Ephraim. Ephraim? What is it, Myr? I will fight with you! Now that Selena has returned my Dragonstone to me, I'll do what I can until its power runs out. Let's take back your home. Are you sure about this? For the two of you, I simply want to help. Alright, I understand, but you must make me a promise. You are never to stray from our sides. Got that? Of course! What is it, Monica? You seem so happy today. Of course I know what today is. I never forget your birthday. I have a present for you, dear. I think you'll like it. You know something? That Orson gives me the creeps. What do you think he's doing back there? I've heard lots of bizarre rumors from the master of the mess hall. Do you think he needs help? Could he be dangerous? I don't care. I'm here for the money. As long as I get paid, I'm happy. But on the subject of rumors, have you heard the stories of the secret treasure? There's supposed to be some fabulous wealth hidden in Castle Renee. I tell you, if I find it, I'm gone. It does my heart good to see you looking so happy, Orson. See what joy your treachery has brought you? I told you treason would be sweet. Get out. This is Monica and my place. I will not have our home disturbed by anyone. I did as you asked. I betrayed Renee. My promise has been kept. How long are you going to continue this nonsense? Erica and Ephraim have joined forces. Even now, their united forces march toward the capital, toward you. Erica? You can't imagine they'll forgive you for your treachery, can you? I expect the sin of your betrayal has shattered your entire family's name. And after all you did to free your wife from the cold clutches of the grave, it's a shame that she'll be sent back there dangling from a hangman's noose. No! That can't happen! Oh, but it can, and it will.
unless you do something to stop it. You understand what is required, don't you? You have your orders, Orson.
Monica, I'm sorry. I have something I must do. Please, wait for me here. Oh, darling, don't look so sad. I'll be back soon. And then, I'll never leave. I must do this to protect our happiness. You understand that, don't you? Alright then. I'll be back.
He believes that thing is his wife. Aren't people amusing?
Ugh. Why? This is terrible.
Oh my! Your nasty illness rearing its ugly little head again. There's no need to worry. The pain will pass shortly. Leave everything to your humble servant, Reeve.
Alright, so now we have our mission to seize the throne. So we start right outside Castle Renee. And, oh boy, we've got a lot of stuff to contend with. We've got druids, we've got warriors, we've got a ton of chests littered about. There's another druid over here. More warriors, heroes, sages. Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely a sign that we have entered the end game. When we have a ton of promoted units just as normal enemies. And then we have Orson. There's a spear and a silver sword. Alright, is there anything else aside from that red gem? Ooh. Purge. And we could potentially get that if we played our cards right. I kind of don't really care much for that. That would be amazing to have, but I don't think we're going to be able to get that. Is there anything else worth stealing? There's a hero crest there, so we could promote Marissa if we really wanted to. Physics staff, a vulnerary. I know where that guy is, though. Poison's axe, and that's it. Okay, so Rennick is definitely going to be helpful here if the chests then tip you off. There's also a few other things like that vulnerary and that red gem. Yeah, from that sage.
Ooh, this one is a bolting tome. Yikes.
Gotta be careful with those two. Okay, so I will go ahead and pick out my units, and then we will go from there. Alright, so I picked out all the units that I am going to be bringing for this map. I definitely prioritize support conversations, but I do think I am bringing along some of my more powerful units. Rennick I'm keeping along simply because there's a lot of things to steal, a lot of chests that I can get. You'll notice that we do have another character added to our party. Myrrh. We will get into a little bit about her when we actually begin the map, and yes, I did give her the Hoplong Guard, because her luck is crap. But yeah, like I said, I definitely prioritize support conversations, but I think my units are strong enough that I can afford to do that. So, let us begin. So, before we get going, we have Myrrh. Myrrh is a Manicat, which means that she has the power to transform into a dragon. You'll notice that her stats are not really that great on their own, but she gets a massive boost to strength, skill, defense, and resistance. That is due entirely to her unique weapon, the Dragon Stone. This is the only thing that Mer can use, and is what allows her to gain such a tremendous boost to her stats. However, this Dragonstone is the only one that exists in the entire game, and Mer cannot change classes. So once all of those uses are used up, Mer is essentially a sitting duck. But for how many uses you do have of the Dragonstone, she is a tremendously powerful unit. Essentially 15 strength, 13 skill, 17 defense, and 27 resistance. She can go up against pretty much any mage. So she is an incredibly powerful, albeit slightly frail, unit. And the Dragonstone is something that you need to watch out for. So if you are planning on using Mer, consider using the hammer and staff to repair the Dragonstone once it gets low on uses. Okay, so I have Amelia here because she still needs a bit of extra experience. I'll put Franz right here as well, and they should go after Amelia. Let's see. I am going to go ahead and put Ephraim and Tana here, just so that way they can stop. Spoilers! There's going to be reinforcements that come here. I'm pretty sure they're cavalry units as well, so I'm sure that those two can handle it. Alright, we'll put Inez and La Rochelle over here. We'll move Erica over here. Soleil can go over here, and Mer can follow right behind him. We have Joshua, Natasha, and Rennick. We should be good. Okay. Damn! Well, that's a pretty strong start, Amelia. Alright, well, as long as she can keep that up. Damn! Then we should be good to go. Hot damn! Okay, pretty good level up. She is getting a boost to her growth thanks to the Metastone. Okay, and now I have these guys to deal with. How much of a problem would this be? A pretty big problem. Okay, well, I've got La Rochelle. Let's see, they could deal 12 and 14. Yikes, is there really that much of a difference in their strengths? Yes, and that one is about the same too. Well, I could just have Rennick go over here. He could definitely take down one of them. If he gets hit, he's gonna be in trouble. Well, Rennick does need experience. So, we'll have him do that. Nice dodge, Rennick! Yeah, if he got hit, then I would have had to use Natasha to patch him up. What level are these guys? Level 15, so yeah, enemies are also getting pretty high up there. We'll have La Rochelle take care of this guy. Alright. No problem whatsoever. And then Franz can run up and get to that guy. Ooh, as could Natasha. Yeah, I think it might be better to have Franz, or, no. No. Natasha is definitely the one to, except she can't actually take him out. Would having Joshua up here help out in any way? Slightly? Go for it. That's what I was hoping for. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that one's probably going to attack Rennick. Let's see. I can put Amelia up over here. Fran's right next to her. Inez, you're gonna have to follow behind. We'll move Erica up. We'll move Myrrh and Soleil, and we're good to go. Yeah, I saw that coming. And he can't even do any damage whatsoever. And that guy's probably gonna die. Oh, he might not die. Nope, he's totally dead. Dang, I am getting really good with the crits. Really good with the crits. Okay, these two could probably move forward. Let's maybe go at Ephraim's pace. Okay, we can have Amelia go over here, and she can very easily take this guy down. Damn it! Alright, well, so much for that. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and have Natasha patch up Amelia, because she doesn't have a fantastic amount of HP. I would like to show off Myrrh, but it's... with how limited you are with your Dragonstone uses, it's generally a good idea to save Myrrh for, like, the promoted units. So, like, if I was going up against these warriors, let's see, 11, it'd be 23. Yeah, well, it's a little bit tricky even with those guys, because Myrrh gets a boost to a lot of her stats. HP is not one of them. Well, we can move Joshua over here. Yeah, and we'll do that. Because Joshua still needs to get S rank in swords. So we'll try to prioritize that. We'll move Erica up as well. We'll move Franz. Wait a minute. Ooh. Mistakes were made. Go ahead and do that. Ooh. We'll also rescue Erica because she... Actually, does she need to be rescued? She's capped speed. Bolting would be 12, 20... Ooh, 23. But I think Erica will be fine because she's capped speed. The guy doesn't have fantastic skill. Hit is 60 as well. I think we'll be fine. Franz, you take Amelia and drop her off there. Move Myrrh up. Move Soleil up behind her. Inez will move you up here, and Rennick, you can stay there. Right, okay, so that guy won't move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So up here, these spots he'll be able to attack. Which, oddly enough, would not put me in range of these knights. Very interesting. Also interesting is that these I know there's reinforcements here. Okay, what could I do? Well, La Rochelle would be the perfect bait. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these spots are vulnerable to the Purge Tome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are vulnerable to the Bolting Tome. Okay. Well, I could put Natasha up here. Move Joshua nearby. 1, her speed? Her speed is decent, and she also has some pretty good resistance, so she should be fine. Move Mur up, we'll move Soleil up. La Rochelle and Inez. Oh, they have their A support now! Alright, well, we'll be able to see that next turn. Move those two up, we'll move Erica up, and we'll move Rennick up. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weird, why did he not decide to attack Natasha? That's weird, but okay. Well, I could have Joshua go up here and stab a guy, but that would not be a fantastic move. Let's see. Could Natasha take down... No, I need La Rochelle, which La Rochelle can do. Inez wouldn't be able to handle that very well. But a combination of Natasha and Joshua could. Okay. So we'll move Natasha up here, and we'll have her attack this guy. No crit, but oh well, whatever. Not exactly a good idea to... Sweet! It's not exactly a good idea to rely on crits. Alright, well, Joshua stab a guy. There we go. No level up. And no weapon rank up either. At the very least, he's also out of range of those guys, so that's good. Alright, Inez, you can go up here, and let's see his and La Rochelle's A support. The Theocracy of Ralston certainly sounds like a spectacular land. As does Frelia! Much more than I imagined it would. And yet... You mean to ask which is the more spectacular, is that it? What? There's no question at all! Ralston is clearly superior in every way. I expected you would say so. But what of the truth? Your opinion is subjective, is it not? Well, all opinions are subjective, but I'm sure an objective evaluation would yield the same result. To prove that, we will need some fair and impartial third in our discussion. Indeed, and I have a splendid idea. Let the pair from Renee judge. Surely Ephraim and Erica can come to a proper decision. Of course, I agree completely. I think I should remind the two of all the wonder Frelia holds. Then it's decided. They will visit both of our homes, and we'll show them such splendor as to leave them breathless. Invitations to tour our two nations will surely have them overjoyed. It would only be natural. It would be natural. Very well then, let us deal with this evil and take those two home with us. First and foremost is a competition to see whose land is more magnificent. I can see this whole affair has you very enthralled. I cannot say where this little competition will lead us. But I'm more than happy to go up against you. Don't blame me if you regret our contest later, though. You may be composed before others, but you'll surely be lonely on your own. Be warned yourself. Your words here may prove embarrassing to you later. It's not a problem. This is just another contest in the name of all that is holy and true. Huh. Very well then. Those two have a very interesting relationship. And again, it just boils down to, my home is better. No, my home is better. Alright, well... No, I can't take him out with a divine, so lightning it is. Getting all sorts of crits. Ooh, almost a level up too. Okay, and... I think I'm going to go ahead and have Franz just ferry Amelia over here. And then Oh. Amelia has higher constitution than I thought. Well, that did not work as planned. Alright, then. Oh, and then we have these two. Which, they're good just staying there. Wow, where are these reinforcements? I know that eventually reinforcements show up. Okay, see, that one has a Lunatone. But, let's see. There's also not really a whole lot that's here. Yeah, if I think what I'll do is that I'll drop Amelia off here and have Franz wait. Amelia, okay, Amelia does have the Javelin. And this guy has a Lunatone. Magic of 9. And Amelia has stupidly high luck too, so we should be fine regardless. Okay, La Rochelle, you head on over there. Inez can follow behind. Erica can go up here. We can move... Yeah, we can move Joshua and Natasha over here. And that way I can move Myrrh and Soleil up here. I might want to consider using Myrrh to go after that druid just to see... Just so that way we can see Myrrh attacking. This is weird. Why is no one going after me? Okay. I don't want to put Amelia up any further. Well, that guy also just has a Lunatome. Granted, a hit of 14. Amelia doesn't have that much HP to begin with. And Myrrh would be a terrible person to bait. And La Rochelle, I imagine, would be the best person to go after them. But I also don't want her just getting all of the experience. Erica then, maybe? Do they all have Lunatomes? Luna... No, that one has Flux. Okay, so the bottom two have Flux Tomes. I mean, I'm sure Erica would be fine. Otherwise, I think we are good. Seriously, why the hell? It might be a proximity thing where I just need to go a certain length and then they'll start to come to attack me. Like maybe if I get in over this range, then they'll begin their assault on me. Well, that is certainly possible. Let's maybe test that theory with Joshua, because he could definitely take down these fighters very easily. So we'll send Joshua up here. Well, Joshua has fantastic speed. He'll be fine. We'll send Joshua up there. We'll have Natasha run up after him. Otherwise, I think we are good. Totally was. Or at least with those, at least with the fighters it was. Nope, yeah, it was also for those guys. Definitely one of those things where I had to move I had to trigger by going a certain distance in the castle. Ooh. That is far more accurate than I would like that to be. Okay. So this is slightly problematic. This is why I always want to try to bait opponents and do it one at a time, because otherwise stuff like... Oh. Well, this is a predicament! Okay, I did not expect... I didn't expect something quite like this. I knew there'd be reinforcements. Not in this fashion, though. I also need to move forward to get to that thief. Okay, so what I can do would be to move Erica and Joshua to be able to take care of these fighters. And then I can have everyone else deal with these guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what exactly Myrrh is capable of. And she crits! And she gets a full level up, too. Yeah, Myrrh has some fantastic growth rates. Like, her HP and I believe her defense went up by 2. So she has over 100% in those specific growths. Myrrh is definitely a fantastic unit. Let's see. Well, I can have Rennick go down here. What about this guy? Well, slightly better. We'll go with that. Again, I want to have Erica and Joshua be the ones that lure the fighters. Granted, Erica may not be the best person simply because she's so close to capping. Do any of these guys silver axes? Steel, hand axe and a steel. No sword reavers though, and that's what I was mostly concerned with. Okay, then we can have Amelia run up and actually, she could javelin that guy. What about Franz? Yeah, that would work better. Alright, so that was pretty simple. And then I can have Amelia javelin that guy in the face. Wow, her accuracy is a lot worse than I figured it was. I just had to point it out, didn't I? Okay, well, this isn't a problem. I can have La Rochelle go down here and finish this guy off. So that is not an issue. A pretty good level up as well. And then I can have Soleil go down here and lightning this guy. It's exactly why I bought him a lightning tome. So he'd be a lot more effective against dark mages. Okay, so I need to have Joshua retreat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here, here. Ah, perfect. Okay, so as long as I have Joshua here, we'll have him equip the Killing Edge as well. And move Natasha down here. We'll put Erica right here with a rapier. Huh, I could just do that too to help soften them up a little bit. And that should also prompt the other one to start attacking Inez. luck of 16. Oh, but that's bolting. Okay. I know he doesn't exactly have the greatest resistance, but he should be... Oh no, it is actually has fantastic resistance. That'll work. So yeah, we can soften up these guys with him. And now it's a matter of these two. Oh boy. Okay, well I have Reagan Leaf, so pretty much anyone who attacks Ephraim, they're a dead man. Okay, well we can have Ephraim run up and... Is he the only guy with a silver weapon? He has a steel axe. So that would hurt. Steel sword, steel sword. What about these guys? Steel sword, steel lance. Okay, so realistically, it's just those two that are a big threat. It's these three, pretty much. Yeah, that lance is a problem. But Tana, thankfully, has a crap ton of HP since I gave her that angelic robe a long time ago. So she should be fine. Also Reagan Leaf. Also Reagan Leaf. Alright, a decent level up. Okay, so then it's a matter of... Ooh. It's a matter of, do I want to use... I think a javelin would probably be better. Yeah, that way Tana has a... Good job, Tana. That way Tana just completely avoids that. Alright. A 61% chance to crit. Holy crap, this is why Swordmasters are amazing. Because you can do crap like that. Alright, that guy's attacking Erica. Which is not really a problem at all. Thankfully, I mean, yeah, since I have my Swordmaster and my stand-in Myrmidon... You're attacking Joshua? Sure, give him some weapon experience so he can finally use Aldahulma. Thank you! Alright, so that guy's attacking Tana. Yeah, 2 damage with a 19% chance to hit. So yeah, Tana can at the very least block off that route. So that helps out Ephraim a little bit. And he dodges. Nice. Alright, that was a little worrisome with how many reinforcements freaking showed up. But yeah, these two have got this. Again, I knew there'd be reinforcements. I didn't realize there would be this many reinforcements. Alright, and Ephraim capped out speed. And he got a weapon rank for lances. Alright. Well, that guy could have actually done something to Tana. Thankfully, he didn't. And now he's dead. Sweet, and she leveled up. Fantastic level up as always. Alright, and all those guys are going backwards. Alright. Works for me. Nice. So that uses up one of the bolting tone uses. That guy's attacking. We have the thief. He has a physic staff. Well, alright then.